Hello, and welcome to Voices Unleashed, in which we celebrate artists, musicians, and their influence on our community and beyond. My name is Alexandra Babel, and I'm very happy to be hosting this show. And today I have with me my dear friend for many years and a wonderful colleague, Christine Moore.
Hi, thank you so much for having me,
I'm
Alexandra.
thrilled that you're here,
Yeah.
absolutely thrilled.
Yeah.
The reason I've invited Christine is because she is now holding a new and exciting position that I would love you all to know about. And before we get to that part, let's just chat about how I know Christine over the years. So Christine, you and I have started as musicians and colleagues for years and years. Oh, it's got to be a couple of decades already.
Probably.
Yeah. So I remember you in the OSO. I was often, and that's the Okanagan Symphony Orchestra, of course, soloing as soprano, and you in the flute section.
That's right.
Christine is a beautiful flautist and accomplished in that capacity for sure. And then over the years, as we continue to perform together and see one another, then it was your beautiful daughter.
Yes.
Tell us her name.
Her name is Helena, and she loved being in Kandeska.
In our female ensemble.
And she it was a great joy in her life. I was just asking her about it this morning, actually.
Oh, she has a beautiful voice.
What she said to me was that if she wasn't a young mother right now and so busy, she would love to still be there.
I understand.
Great memories. Yeah.
Yes, she has a little baby. What's the baby?
She does. Her name is Adeline, and she's got a little boy who will be born soon as well.
That's another reason why we're friends. We're both grandmothers now. Neither of us, I hope, look like it. I don't think so. Good thing they're the only ones getting older. That's what I always say.
That's right, exactly. Yeah.
So yes, she was in Kandeska, and you never know what the future holds. She may be back, or maybe her little girl will be back. You never know.
Yeah.
Kandeska is now in its 25th year. And then, of course, we know that as a child, did you start with your parents encouraging you, or where did this all start?
Well, it all started with me actually involved in more movement, actually, than music originally. So I started out with ballet, and then figure skating, square dancing.
Wow.
But I was really fascinated with my grandparents' piano, and it was actually off limits. I wasn't supposed to touch it, but I was just completely fascinated with the instrument. And when I was 10 years old, my aunt actually stored her piano at our home. And so I had the opportunity to try the piano at that point and take lessons, and I absolutely loved it. But it was when I was 12 years old that I had the opportunity to play in band, and something about the flute just spoke to me, the timbre. It is very much actually like the human voice.
Absolutely.
The breathing is similar, and it just drew me in. And when I started, it was just a few months, and it was just we were in sync with each other, the flute and I. And my band teacher immediately realized I needed to be challenged more. So he sent me to a music teacher, who then sent me to Dr. Kathleen Rudolph, who was in the Vancouver Symphony at the time, and later in the Toronto Symphony.
Oh, wow, Christine,
so I was fortunate enough to study with her for several years and got a great foundation that way.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Well, we all know that the flute's easier to transport than these other instruments.
Yes.
You see the kids schlepping the cellos across town and everything. So even just for that reason, it's good. But you are absolutely right. The flute and the breath for singing are very, very similar. And so interesting to compare the instruments in that regard. Just the ability to sing a phrase and keep it legato, and to play a phrase and keep it legato, smooth and connected, or really, I mean, let's be honest, the technical meaning of legato, from the word legare in Italian, means bound together. One note bound to the next with breath. But we digress. That's not what we're talking about. We could talk about that all day.
For hours,
and we have.
Actually.
We've gone for coffee and realized, oh my goodness, we've been talking for 2 hours.
Yes, that's right.
But the point of today's interview with you is to congratulate you in your new position as artistic director of the Kelowna Community Music School, a school so steadfast and grounded for many, many years in our community. Tell us all about this school, how you got this position, and then just dream a little with us.
Okay,
we want to help you.
That's wonderful. So the Kelowna Community Music School was established actually in 1976. So we're coming up on our 50th year next year, which is really exciting. And there was a group of parents who really wanted musical leadership here in the Kelowna community for their kids. Initially, they flew teachers in from Vancouver, but eventually they found Denis Letourneau, who was the concertmaster of the Okanagan Symphony, to teach their kids. And today it has grown to 25 faculty members and over 400 students.
Wow.
So what a great legacy those people have brought into our community. Many kids have gone on to professional careers. And many have just learned to love music and become incredible audience members.
And such exuberant amateurs because they know what it takes.
Absolutely.
Didn't you yourself teach there for a number of years before you got this position?
Yes. So I have been teaching there. I was trying to think about how long it's been. I think it's been 20 years.
Wow.
So I've taught early childhood music there, and I've taught flute there for 15 years, as well as Orff shall work music for children there as well. So so I'm very excited to be taking on this position as artistic director. I have so much respect and love for our faculty and their wisdom and their skill, and I'm so excited to help bring that to the Kelowna community's awareness.
Oh, that's amazing. What does your job entail at this moment? You've had the position for how long?
Only 2 months.
It's very fresh, very fresh.
Yeah.
You're stepping in like a new fresh breath for the school. What is it you are responsible to do, and what are you hoping to find some help in doing?
Absolutely. So first of all, I want to continue on the building on the good work that the previous artistic directors have set about. So that means scholarship contests. That means master classes in conjunction with Chamber Music Kelowna and performance opportunities for our students through the Kelowna Community Concert Association and the Okanagan Symphony.
So I love all that collaboration. That's very important.
It is.
And they're all friends. It's a small circle, right? It's a small town. We all have friends in each of those organizations. That's beautiful.
And so continuing on that, and then coming up with my own ideas. So right now, we are in the midst of looking for a new home. We're growing.
How so? What do you mean?
So our old building has been sold. The building or the community around it is becoming condominiums.
I see.
Yeah, and it's rebuilding into downtown core, and so we need to grow into an area that will work, so we can grow as a school, so we can have a larger spaces to teach in. We can have more studios. So we need to find so we're really hoping to find benefactors, fundraisers, people who want to join with us in creating this incredible vision for our community of classical music.
Let's backtrack a little bit. What are the instruments that you offer, and what are the ages that you offer? Is this just for children, or who gets to come?
So this is for ages at the moment from 4 to 99. So
4 to 99.
4 to 99. So I just want to say we have a great number of adult students, a lot of them beginners too, who really enjoy coming. In fact, I still teach flute, and more than half of my flute students actually are adults. And so I really love working with adults, and I really encourage people to come and try it out. We also do have younger students starting from square one, those who want to follow the Royal Conservatory track. And get their Royal Conservatory levels, and all of our teachers are capable of teaching to that. And
so the Royal Conservatory of Music, we both teach that.
Yes, correct.
It's a disciplined, step-by-step, strategic way of getting a pupil from one level to an advanced level. And the beauty of it is that there are consecutive tests in order to see where our students are doing, how they're doing. So it starts at a pre-intro level, and it goes all the way to ARCT. Do you know what that represents?
Associate of the Royal Conservatory.
Right. So that means that after the ARCT level, some of those people could even maybe take their own pupils and move forward that way. And so it's a beautiful way to be on faculty of the Royal Conservatory in order to get our students all ready for true classical professional performance and teaching themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I love that. That's really important. That's what sets you apart from, let's say, other schools in the region who have different missions. And of course, very valid in being here. Everyone has their place, but there's that specific thing that I think our audience needs to know, that this school is particularly focused on classical discipline.
True.
We do like our students to, they don't have to come with any requisite, right?
No.
Now I'm saying we, and you're wondering why. Did you hear that I said we? I'm so happy to let the public know that I have now let my name stand on the faculty of this school with honor, with real honor.
Thank you.
Of course, I'm thrilled. I've been kicking around doing this and that and the other, and I think it's time, particularly because of you, Christine. I know that your attitude and your aptitude will get the school where it needs to go. And when I found out about her leadership, I couldn't help but jump on this winning team. And I'm really looking forward to that. The instruments that you offer?
Yes. So the instruments we offer, all the string instruments that you would see in an orchestra. So violin, viola, cello, double bass. We also offer guitar, classical guitar or otherwise. So just so if somebody comes in and they're thinking, I'm not quite sure about the classical thing yet, we are happy to teach some jazz and musical theater as well, just so that you're aware. So we do have all those strings. Harp is very popular.
Oh, cool.
We have harp ensembles.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, which is wonderful. Voice, obviously. We have this amazing voice faculty, and I'm very excited to be advertising and hopefully bringing in more voice students.
That's lovely.
As we go.
And piano.
And piano, yes.
Piano's the big one.
We have some very, very, very gifted piano teachers, some very experienced, some that are internationally recognized as soloists. So we're very, very blessed.
My own children have taken piano through the ages with the amazing Elizabeth Waltz, right?
Yes.
My son trained as a classical guitarist with Alan Reinhardt.
Oh, he did? Oh,
yes.
Lovely.
And so I've been friends of the school for many, many years and happily associated with the school. So your home base now is going to change.
It is.
You're looking for a new venue.
That's correct.
So it's kind of a shout out to anyone who might know of or have in their own possession to, give. I would love that. You never know. A space to accommodate how many faculty?
Well,
what are you looking for?
So what we're looking for ideally is 15 to 20 spaces,
studio
spaces, so as well as 2 large rooms, so that we have a wonderful string ensemble. We have the harp ensemble, as I said. We have master classes, so we need 2 or 3 large rooms, preferably 2.
Okay.
And also, it would be absolutely fantastic if we could have our own performance space.
Well, of course it would, and I think we should shoot for that.
Yes, right now there's a lot of competition for that. So if we had that with us as well, that would be ideal. And I just wanted to mention there's a few instruments that I didn't get to, and I want to make sure. No, that's okay. Obviously, we have the woodwind and brass as well.
Of course.
So we do have flute and oboe, clarinet, and bassoon lessons available as well.
Beautiful.
So that's very important.
I love that.
Everybody
so let's pause now and let our producer, wonderful RJ, just let a minute or two flow watching this school in action while you think about how much you'd like to join the fundraising committee or find us a venue or just come on board and be a friend or maybe at your adult level or any level, think about taking lessons because music is such a joy. Let's let that clip flow.
So I want to talk about we're going to let that effect. Wow.
Looks great. You can see all the energy in those photos. You can see many friends. I saw Francine Gravel's artwork on the wall. Joe Verducci. I saw my friend Angela Clausen's daughter when she was just a little girl. This school goes way back. And I'm sure you have tons more photos you could have shown us.
We do.
But I understand you have an event coming up, and we can finish with this. What would you like to invite the public to?
Well, on September the 21st at the Rotary Center for the Arts in the Atrium, we're going to be having a benefit concert featuring many of our faculty. So I really would like to invite anybody who would like to be on the fundraising committee to help us create that event. I think it'd be a really fun place to start.
And maybe we can have a little connection or a little link on our program notes as to how to get tickets or how to find out more about that concert, September 21st at the Rotary Center for the Arts.
Oh, actually, I think, I made the wrong, I'm sorry, mistake. I believe it's September 19th.
Oh, September 19th. Well, we'll figure that out. We'll find out. We'll find out by looking that up. Somewhere in September. My birthday's on the 20th. We could do it on my birthday.
We could,
Get all my friends that were going to come to my birthday party to come to the concert instead. That sounds good. Okay. I'm always scheming. This is how I am with this music thing and with unleashing voices. On behalf of my beautiful friend Christine and my producer RJ and the team here, thank you so much for watching. And we will definitely see you at the concert, and we will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much.
Thank you.